everyone, my name is Miranda, and you may recognize from my hat what I am about to do today, because it is the beginning of 2017, which means it is now time to count down all my most anticipated things of 2017. I'm talking books, TV shows, movies, and so much more, except not really, because that's the three categories I have. So without further ado, let's get started and dive into all the wonderfulness of 2017! So I had to write everything down so I don't forget anything accidentally, and my first category that I have just the way I wrote it is movies, so I'm going to start with movies. If that offends you, sorry. It's just the way my brain was thinking at 2 o'clock last night. So we're going to try and put these in chronological order, but you know how good I am at that. Oh, my feather doesn't, fit on screen. The first movie I'm looking forward to this year is The Space Between Us, which comes out February 3rd, and this is like a sci-fi romance kind of movie that isn't starring Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt, and it's about this kid who was born on Mars and has never been to Earth, but he communicates through, email or something with this girl on Earth who is played by Britt Robertson, and he really wants to go now that he's older and visit Earth, but there's potential dangers for that because his heart can't handle the gravity of Earth, and it's just kind of about first love and experiencing everything that the wonderful world has to offer, and it's kind of just a really lighthearted and uplifting movie. I feel like in a time when so many movies are bleak and depressing and just everyone's dying. Personally, Britt Robertson is one of my favorite actresses, so I would go see her literally in anything but a 50 Shades of Grey movie, and I'm really excited to see her in another movie because I feel like it's been a bit since she did a movie, and I just think it looks really cute. I don't think it's based on a book too, which is interesting because it definitely looks like it has the potential to be a book, but it's not based on one. After that, I have Beauty and the Beast, which comes out sometime March 17th, I think, and this, honestly, is probably my most anticipated movie of the year. It's got Emma Watson. It's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It's got Emma Watson singing. It's got beautiful dresses. Did I mention it's got Emma Watson? I am so freaking excited. It looks great. I loved Disney's live action version of Cinderella. It's one of my favorite movies ever, and I'm so excited to see this kind of rediscovering of the princesses and making them live action, because I think they're working on a Mulan one now and a Little Mermaid one too, but Beauty and the Beast I feel like is going to be so cute, and I'm so excited for it, and it's got Emma Watson. Did I mention that? And I don't think this is in chronological order, but it's also starring Emma Watson, so it makes sense to put it in. The Circle, that is a movie that is based on a book that I haven't read yet, but it's got Emma Watson, it's got John Boyega from Star Wars. It looks amazing. It looks super creepy and super timely because it's about how much control should computer services and things that run our life have over our lives, how much should they know and how much should they not be able to know, and I think it looks great, and I'm really excited. I have to read the book first though, and then I'll know more about it. After that, I have the Power Rangers movie, which I think also comes out around then, and there's not much to say about this, guys. It's a Power Rangers movie. I'm flipping excited for it. It looks like it could be either really cool or really stupid, and I'm gonna be there in that theater eating my popcorn, cheering it on, or throwing it at the screen. Either way, I'm excited for it. It looks awesome, guys. My childhood is on screen. After that, I'm looking forward to Dunkirk, which is the new Chris Nolan movie. Can I call him Christopher Nolan? I don't know why I felt like I was close enough to call him Chris. And this is about the battle. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it was on Dunkirk when the Allied forces were being overwhelmed by the Axis and they had to retreat back to Britain, and it was just they were trying to get in all the boats they possibly could, so just regular old fishermen boats and everything, were just saving these people and getting them back in, and it looks really great. I'm not a huge war movie person, but I am a huge World War II and European history buff, so this is my jam, guys. After that, we have Spider-Man Homecoming, which I'm excited for because this is the new rebranding of Spider-Man, and even though I feel like we really don't need another Spider-Man after the two we've gotten before, I like that they're kind of doing it new. They're taking it so the kids are younger, or at least look younger, the actors, and they're also making it a more diverse cast, which I really like, and I hope this can reflect upon where Marvel wants to take its movie in the future and make them more diverse as a whole. I'm super excited to find out who Zendaya is playing, because if she's Mary Jane, I might actually like Mary Jane for once. It just looks like such an awesome movie, and the first Spider-Man movie that's really in touch with what the comic books are which I'm excited for. And speaking of comic books, we also have Wonder Woman, her first ever movie, which I am so excited for. It looks freaking awesome. There's gonna be so much pressure on it, I know, since DC movies haven't been doing good lately, and this is the first one before Justice League, but I'm not really that interested in Justice League, so I just want to be able to enjoy this as a solo Wonder Woman movie, and I hope the studio doesn't frick it up too much, kind of like they did with Suicide Squad, and worrying that oh my gosh, this has to be our big movie. But I'm really excited for it. It looks really really, really great. And then in book to movie adaptations, I'm looking forward to Everything, which is a book I just read last year, and it is so cute, guys. I love the actors they cast as the main characters. I think they're going to do a phenomenal job, and I am so, so excited to see this one, guys. It looks so, so cute. And then lastly, I have Star Wars Episode 8, which doesn't even have a title yet, but we're all still anticipating it, and it's gonna, I feel like, oh my gosh, like I was anticipating it already, but now that Carrie Fisher has passed away, it's just gonna have more of a poignant feeling. I feel like watching it on screen and seeing her and seeing where they take her journey, and it's gonna be heartbreaking, guys, but I'm so, so looking forward to it. And you know, this is the one, right, where like Luke lost his arm in the original trilogy, so I feel like something like that is going to have to happen again. So, Rey and Kylo, protect yourselves. That's all I gotta say. And then moving on to TV shows, I don't even try and keep these in chronological order because some of them already came out. So starting with A Series of Unfortunate Events, I am so excited for this one, guys. I'm watching it currently right now, trying to binge watch it, but I also want to lay it out as long as I can, you know, since it's going to be a while until we get the next season. So I'm really excited. It's really awesome, and I highly encourage you to check it out. It has such an amazing feel. It feels just like the book, and the actors are so, so awesome. Also, Shadowhunter Season 2 already came out, and I am so looking forward to watching it. It's been really good so far, and this is going to be like our first like official big season because it's actually split between Season 2A and Season 2B, and I'm so excited to see what's going to happen, if Sebastian's going to be introduced or anything like that, and it's going to be really, really cool. Also on Netflix, we have another book to movie adaptation that I feel like has been in the works since I was in like middle school, and that is 13 Reasons Why, which was originally going to star Selena Gomez, and now they've got new actors. I don't know who the girl is, but the guy, I do like him as an actor. He's been in Goosebumps and a couple other things, and he is hecka cute, if you know what I mean. After that, there's also Stitcher Season 3, which I'm so excited for because this is really the season of the fans. Because of how hard the fans worked in campaigning and commenting and spreading the word, Stitcher's got renewed for a third season, and I'm so, so excited and so happy that it proved that fans do have a say in shows and if they stick around or not, and it was just really, really awesome. There's also going to be this new show about Zelda. It's called like Z or something like that, like Z, and it's about Zelda Fitzgerald on Amazon, and I'm really, really excited. Zelda I've always been like super fascinated with because I think like that whole time of the 1920s is super interesting, but her life in general is super, super cool. So I'm excited to see this. It could be bad, like I'm gonna admit that, because you know Amazon is still new at this whole thing. Like I love The Man in the High Castle, but other than that I feel like they're still relatively new, but I'm gonna give it a chance and I'm excited. Also in historical figures, there's this PBS show about, I don't remember what exactly it's called, but it's like the first female serial killer, and she was this nurse that would like inject people with like poison, and like no one even realized it. Like no one was putting the connection together that she was the killer, because like women couldn't be killers back then, and I think it's gonna be freaking awesome. I think it's called Dark Angel, I think. But it sounds real interesting, and I'm definitely going to check it out. And then there's also this random one, don't judge me for this, but it's like some Shakespeare one, but like when he's a teenager, like not a teenager, but like a young adult, and it just looks like it could be super cheesy, and it's basically going to be like the CW version of Shakespeare's life, but I am here for it, guys, because it looks so addictive and like such a guilty pleasure that I am so, so excited for it, guys. And then lastly, I'm looking forward to The Man in the High Castle Season 3. The phone's ringing. Ugh. I just started the show, and man, I am addicted to it. It's so good. I'm still on Season 1, but Season 3 I was so excited when it got renewed because there's so much I want to see happen, and if you have not checked it out, I highly encourage you to. It's so interesting. It's about basically if the Nazis had won World War II and what America and the world would look like, and about the people who are trying to fight back against that, and oh my god, I love it, guys. I don't want to say too much, and please don't spoil me because I haven't seen all of it, but I love it. I'm just making sure that that phone call wasn't for me. And then lastly, we have some books. And tying in with my most anticipated movies, one of my most anticipated books is Wonder Woman by Leigh Bardugo. This is going to be about Wonder Woman when she was a teenager, and it's going to have this really awesome female friendship vibe, guys, and I am so excited for it because Leigh Bardugo and Wonder Woman is just like, ah, yeah! That was a really intense noise I made. And then after that, I have Midnight Jewel by Rochelle Maine, and this is the second book in the Glittering Court trilogy, and this is going to be about Mira's point of view, and I'm so super freaking excited to read it because I swear to you, Mira is a pirate, and I am so excited to read about female pirates, guys. Yes. After that, I have Triple Threat, which is the third book in the Lois Lane series by Gwenda Bond, and I am so excited, guys. This is one of my top favorite series because it's about Lois Lane as a kid, and it's amazing, guys. She's so cool and so badass, and I love her. her, and I love reading about her as a teenager, and I can't wait to see where this one's gonna go, and the cover is amazing. Look at that. And then lastly, the book that you can probably guess I'm anticipating is A Court of Wings and Ruin, aka ACOWAR. This is the one that's going to tie, it's going to be like the end to the first trilogy, but then she's going to write more books in the series, so I'm excited to see what's going to be left open-ended and what's going to be, some people are going to have to die and I'm going to cry, so it's going to be super intense. It's huge. If you've seen the picture she posted on Instagram of it, it's freaking huge. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The cover, everything, it's going to be so great. I can't, guys. So there you have it. Those are my most anticipated things of 2017. Feel free to leave all your most anticipated books, TV shows, movies. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel down below to be told when I make all sorts of new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!